Alright guys, BLM here, we're back with another episode of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And we're starting sequence 5, so let's go. So, we're almost at the halfway point, which is kind of, I mean, we're not really actually, if you think about it.
I suppose he wants to control the neighborhood's workers.
Because let's just say, like, sequences 1 and 2 are really short. Like, both of those together are probably still shorter than every other sequence in the game. I mean, probably those two together are probably equal to about the same length as sequence 8. So it's like, say that those are equal, and then you're left with, what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So, like, halfway would be 3, 4, 5. So, yeah, after we finish 5, we'll be at the halfway point, I guess. So we got a lot of stuff here. Where are we right now? We'll do whatever mission we're closest to. Okay, we're closest to this, I guess, which is looks like a Jacob mission. So let's do it. There's not much of a point in changing outfits, is there? But I think we do got, yeah, we've got new guns. Let's just go ahead and, well, I mean, do we get more guns later? That's the thing. Because if we do, then we'll just wait to get further. Okay, we do get a better gun later. So let's not upgrade it. Because there's not much of a point. How many skill points we have? We only have 1. Okay, not worth it. Alright, so let's go. Okay, we're not too far away, so. I would switch the Eevee, but we're going to have to switch the Jacob again anyway. So it's like, why? Alright, so I mean, what time is it? 7:30 now. Pretty late. I only recorded for, what, 3... this is only part 7, and I started this Let's Play today, so... Yeah, we haven't really recorded too much today either. But, yeah. Okay, wait. Oh, we have everything? Well, that was a waste then. Alright, let's continue on. Okay, let's go. To be honest, at some point, I wouldn't mind doing a full replay of this game. Just because it feels like it's been so long since I've done it. Like a full replay as in like doing all the side stuff as well. I don't think it'll be anytime soon, but I think that's something we could do in the future. Same thing with Unity. I think Unity is another one that I would like to do all the like the Paris stories and everything at some point. So I could see us doing that at some point. And to be honest, probably with all the Assassin's Creed games, we could do that at some point. Even with 2, even though there's barely anything to do in 2 in the post game. But I don't know. Maybe we'll do that at some point, just like way down the line. Though again, not anything in the immediate future, I wouldn't think. But if I'm still doing this channel in about a year or so, I think we could do it then. We'll see. Fuck. Okay. So this is the sequence about Pearl Attaway, right? So not the most fun sequence in the world from what I remember, but not terrible either, I guess. I mean, the thing, I've said this before, like I think Syndicate is like kind of a middle of the road game in terms of mission structure. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. Like I don't think there's a single sequence that's like really good in this game. Yeah, okay, here's Pearl Attaway. But there's not really a sequence that's like really bad either. Like it's like they're all just okay. And to be honest, the worst sequence might be the final sequence if I'm really gonna rank them, just because the final sequence goes on for way too long for what it is. It's like you spend the final sequence is like, hey, we gotta take, we need to find the fucking vault under Buckingham Palace. It's like, then it's like, okay, we spend the entire fucking, we spent like what 3 or 4 missions setting that up. It's like, why? Like, I mean, I get why, but it's like, fuck me, man. It takes that long to set this up. I mean, like, we have to do all this shit.
What's your game?
Mr. Starrick and the Milner Company have blocked your ambitions long enough. I have a business proposition for you.
And yeah, like, this sequence kind of reminds me of the,
Come with me, we have much to discuss.
of the, what's his name? The guy we kill in Unity. And it's like turns out to be the wrong guy and stuff. Like, that's what this is. We're like going after Milner, and it turns out Milner's the wrong guy, and Pearl Attaway's the person all along.
If you'd be so kind
Like I think Pearl Attaway is like kind of like it reminds me of that mixed with like Marie Levesque, whatever her name is from Unity. I'm really just a lot of things in this game remind me of Unity. Unity. So, I mean, if I could do a Boston Rob impression, that would be my Boston Rob impression. That's a reference to Survivor All-Stars, I believe. Was it Survivor All-Stars? It was one of his seasons. Where, yeah, it was Survivor All-Stars, where he was talking to his tribe that we need unity. Yeah, I can't do a Boston Rob, but Boston Rob impersonation. I wish I could. That'd be amazing. I love to talk like Boston Rob. Okay. There's this fucker. If only they gave us a fucking faster thing. I also like how they named the... Like, I believe that's the Easter egg, right? That they named the soap place Deacons. Like, as a reference to... I might be completely off. I believe it's a reference to Sean's name in Unity. When they, because they're using fake names. His name is Deacon and spelled that exact same way. Then again, I don't know if there's any other way to spell Deacon anyway, but still. It's like, I feel like that's an Easter egg, but I'm not entirely sure. Ah, fuck. That's the thing that's annoying about, yeah, I guess we gotta go this way now. Fuck. I'm stuck. Or not. I mean, that's the annoying thing about, like, that's an annoying and weird thing about, okay, well, let's just start over. Can we do that? Can you not do that in this game? Really? You can't do that in this game? Oh, there, restart. Okay. Yeah, obviously from last checkpoint. That's the thing that's weird to me about Ubisoft, is that they're willing to do Easter eggs. Like, they're willing to do a lot of Easter eggs, like, from like things obviously earlier in the Assassin's Creed franchise, but they're not willing to do anything that matters with any of the things that happened previously in the Assassin's Creed franchise. Like, I mean, with the exception of like minor things in Origins where it's like Bayek cutting off his finger and like the leap of faith stuff with him talking about, oh, the Magi did blah, 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 blah. But it's like outside of that, it's like outside of like the origin of the Brotherhood, quote unquote, the origin of the Brotherhood stuff. There's like no references to anything else in like any Assassin. I mean, like, again, like it's like they do these minor things, but like these minor things that don't matter, like the Edward Kenway mansion here. It's like, yeah, that's a reference and that's an Easter egg, but it's like it doesn't fucking matter. Like, it doesn't do anything. It's like they're not willing to like use their previous games as like major plot points to progress the story, like the overall narrative forward. Like, it's like they're only willing to do these Easter egg things. I don't know, whatever. Again, like, I mean, they did a soft reboot anyway with Origins. I feel like at this point, the Assassin's Creed that I loved as a kid is gone. And, like, I think officially it's gone, like, as of Origins. I think Origins killed it with them doing a soft reboot. And I just hope that what they do from now on is good on its own right. Like, I really don't care if it contradicts stuff from before. Like, I really don't give a shit about really continuity anymore. I think I will give a shit about continuity post Origins, but I don't give a shit of any of the continuity anything pre Origins. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I might get really frustrated at something. I don't know. But I feel like so many people are harping on, like, oh my god, this isn't how the Animus works. It was explained in AC1. It doesn't work this way. It's like, I don't give a shit at this point. It's like, no, like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's like, at this point, it's like, what they're... Okay. Well, I mean, Ubisoft doesn't give a shit either. That's, I mean, I think that's the bigger problem here. But, I think it's like, because they don't give a shit, why do we give a shit anymore? Like, as a fan base. So it's like, the way I'm looking at the franchise now is as if Origins is a new beginning. As if Origins, like, has started its own set of continuity. Is it? No. They are still considering the rest of the series canon. But from my perspective, I'm just going to be considering Origins as a new beginning. And we'll see how they play it out from here. Though, I believe from what I hear, there is some stuff that's even contradictory to what happens in the Origins. But we'll see. I mean, either way, I'm still excited to play Odyssey. Even though I don't think it'll be good, as I said many times. I don't think it'll be good narrative-wise. I think it'll be really good. I think it'll be good gameplay-wise. Oh wait. Never mind. I thought we were getting in the thing that we were just stole, but I guess not. Or that we just hit, but I guess not.
Let's go.
Yeah, less than a week from now, we'll be playing Odyssey. I did pre-order it from Amazon. It's supposed to be arriving obviously the day of. But I mean, if I were to guess what time it's gonna arrive, I would guess somewhere around like maybe 2 or so. Because that's usually around the time that like Amazon packages arrive at my house. That and also the fact that I believe that's pretty much when Origins arrived last year when I ordered that from Amazon. So I mean, I'm pretty sure it'll arrive around 2 o'clock. To be honest, I could again like I mean I could get it earlier if I wanted to. Obviously, I could just pre-order from like GameStop or something or some other bullshit place. But I mean, and like pick it up right in the morning. But then again, one thing I have class that morning anyway, so it's like either way, like I don't get out till actually no, actually that day on Fridays I get out at 11, so it's still pretty early. But I mean, there's that. Also adding in the fact that I'll probably just go ahead and run some errands and stuff too. And whatever else. I mean, like, I'm not bothered by it arriving around 2 o'clock or so. If it arrives after that, I think I'll get more and more annoyed. Because, again, that was my plan for Friday, Saturday, Sunday of that weekend. I mean, that weekend, essentially, is just to play the game the entire time. Like, I mean, I'll probably have to... I know that I am going to have to do something on Saturday. But it shouldn't take too long, like maybe like an hour. But like I plan on pretty much recording the rest of the time after that. So, and we'll see how far we can get. We're not going to be able to finish the game. I actually don't even know how long it's going to take for us to finish the game. Considering fuck. Okay. I pushed the wrong button. Okay. I'm a fucking idiot. I keep on pushing the wrong button. You keep on pushing triangle and I need to push circle. I'm pushing circle and I need to push triangle. Okay. I think I should die. I really fucked this up. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, I don't know how long the game is. I mean, like, there's been like Ubisoft's been saying that it's gonna be much bigger than Origins, so much more stuff than Origins. But I know there's been some people that have made videos about Odyssey that have got review copies and talked about how they reached max level, did almost everything in the game by 50 hours in. So it's like, I don't know. But I mean, either way, I mean, 50 hours is still going to be the longest Let's Play we've done on the channel. I mean, the longest Let's Play we've done on the channel, I mean, excluding DLCs and stuff, like, because obviously that's what Odyssey's going to be, was Origins when we first did that, and that was 66 parts. So, I mean, even then, I mean, Odyssey's still going to be the longest Let's Play we're going to do, probably ever. At least in the foreseeable future. Actually, I don't even know if it's that. But at least, because the thing is, I don't know how long the Witcher 3 playthrough will be when we eventually do everything in the Witcher 3. Because I do plan on doing that at some point. Not every mission, I should say, in the Witcher 3. Like, I don't know how long that's gonna take. Considering when we just did what we did in our first playthrough, that took 61 parts, and we only did side quests that were associated with the main quests, like nothing else. I mean, like, I feel like it's gonna take a while. This would be perfect timing to have the chameleon skill, but whatever. Oh my god, this is actually that'd be so funny if that worked. Of course it didn't. That would have been so funny if that worked, though. It would have been ridiculous. Like, now we just need to pay attention. Okay. We're starting that off really well. I mean, that's really a lot of what this combat system is just paying attention to when you should push circle and when you should push triangle, and the rest of the time just bash on square. Ooh. Ooh. Oh wait, the rooks came to help us. That's cool. Alright, we did it, I think. Where's the thing? Oh. Now let's not fuck this up, because I've actually fucked this up in the past.
Heave-ho, Jacob.
Come on. Okay.
Primed and ready.
The way I fucked this up in the past is by... Wait, how do you ignite it? Do you just go here? I think what I did is, like, I shot at it or something, and it killed me because it exploded, and... Yeah, obviously, it killed me with the explosion. Okay. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it, though. Oh, no. Oh, we're right out of the range. There we go. That looked kind of iffy.
How's that for a taste?
I can see Milner's stock price plummeting already. You're hired.
Yeah, how did
Oh,
stock
I can
markets
do
work
business
back
for us
then?
both. Drop a note to my secretary to make an appointment, and I shall review the next
It
step of
doesn't
the
really
scheme.
fucking matter.
I don't actually work like that.
Okay, so yeah, I'm looking at my last playthrough. We're slightly ahead of my last playthrough. We're like 30 minutes ahead. But then again, not really, because like again, we've had two 40-minute episodes, I believe, up to this point. So yeah, mind you, one of the 40-minute episodes was just me ranting for 10 minutes. I mean, I don't know if that really counts, but either way. Okay, so those are the three. So I guess we'll go to that next Jacob mission, I guess, because that's the closest one. Fuck you. So, yeah, this is a longer sequence, though, if I remember right. This is, I think, one of the longest sequences. I think sequence 5 and... did I close it already? Oh, no, it's still up. Okay. Yeah, let's look at this up. Yeah, sequence 5 took me 2 hours, over 2 hours last time, and sequence 6. Oh, no, sequence 6 took me an hour and a half. Sequence 7 took me an hour and a half. Okay, I guess not. So, yeah, sequence 5 is definitely the longest one. Oh, no, sequence 4 took me 2 hours last time, it looks like. This time it only took me, I think, an hour and a half. Yeah, it took me 3 parts. So, yeah, cool. That also, we're definitely saving at least half an hour off this playthrough in total due to us not doing World War II, which we played, or World War I, which we did about an hour, a half an hour of last time we played the game. I think we technically did more, but I kind of like gave up halfway through. Like I didn't finish World War I just because like it's kind of pointless. Like it really doesn't do anything. All it is like you kill a guy, they say, oh, he was a sage, and that's about it. And there's a lot of, I mean, really, the thing about that World War I stuff, well, the thing that's just so weird about this game in general is that there's so much Juno stuff in this game. But then, this is, like, right after this game, they give up on the Juno storyline. So it's like, it's so weird how they did that. I mean, what, like, because Origins was already in development for 2 years at this point, so they must have already known that they were going to do a soft reboot. So it's like, it's so strange that they still decided to focus on Juno so much in this game. Because obviously Juno, like a lot of stuff in this game revolves around Juno. I mean, you got the modern day stuff with like Juno planning on stealing a body that the Templars are making. Then you also got Juno explaining her story through the World War One stim. So it's just kind of weird that they do so. And this is the first game where they finally mention their name, like of the first civilization. This is the first time they mentioned the Isu, which is interesting. But outside of that, I believe that's the only new information to even come from the World War One sim. Like everything else was just exposition. And what's so strange is that I remember at the time that the speculation was that the reason why it was in the game, that World War One sim, was that, hey, they want new players to know about Juno's storyline. That's why this is here. Because with like the ending of Syndicate, like we were all the fans, like I remember I was expecting like, hey, this next game must be pretty important. Oh no, this is the Ned Weiner mission. This is a pretty annoying mission. Because we got to save him, and then after that, we have to do some dumb shit with a train where we have to steal a thing and whatever. Okay, let's steal this. But, yeah, I remember at the time, like, it was just, the thought process was like, hey, they're like, doing Juno's essentially just telling everything about the Isu. Most of the information that we already know. So, well, like, I was thinking, like, oh, so they're trying to tell newer fans about the Juno storyline, and then adding that in with, like, the ending where Juno is trying to get a body at the Templars thing. It's like, all this, like, means that, hey, probably the next game, they're setting this up for the next game being a very Juno, like, the start of the end of the Juno storyline. And that we're finally going to get some conclusion to this. And we did, but in a fucking comic book, which, by the way, didn't even come out until earlier this year. So, I mean, that was what, 3 months? I mean, 3 years later. So I don't get what they were doing with this. Like, I don't get what their intention was. I don't get. Yeah, I just don't get it. I don't get what they were doing. Like, I really don't. Oh, we actually got that. Oh no. No. Oof.
Where do you come off rescuing me?
I believe it's pronounced you ingrate.
Oof. No, we're not making out of this. Yeah, this is a tough mission. This is one I always remember being tough. That's why. Yeah, damn it. That's why I was not happy when I realized we were doing this one.
I could leave you here for the police to come.
But again, like, now that they've rebooted it, I just don't care as much. Like, in a good way and a bad way. In a good way in the sense that I think I'm more willing to accept whatever the fuck they do. But also in a bad way in the sense that I'm just not as invested in this narrative that's going on in Assassin's Creed anymore. Because again, like, with the Juno storyline and all that sort of stuff, Desmond and all that, like, I was so much more interested. With this new storyline, it's like, okay, it's fine. Yeah, Desmond's, the fucking solar flare thing's coming back. They need to find a way to stop it. More than likely, it's going to involve time travel-esque things. I don't know. Or, like, creating a glitch in the thing. I don't know. It's weird. Like, I mean, I haven't listened to those glyphs in a while. Or, not the glyphs. The, whatever. The Isu things in a while from Origins. I did at the time that it was released. I've watched multiple analyzing, like, videos that analyzed what those mean and everything, which, I mean, obviously you can get the sense from just listening to it, but I mean, like, obviously I've also heard other people talk about it, so it's like, yeah, we'll see how it goes, but I do think it could be a setup for an interesting story, but I mean, how much faith do I really have in Ubisoft telling this story well? Ah.
God damn it! Where do you come off rescuing me?
I believe it's pronounced thank you ingrate.
Ah, fuck.
On a strict policy of keeping people indebted to me, not the
Okay.
other way around. I hate having to return favors.
Oh no.
I could leave you here
Fuck.
For the police to collect you.
Oh no. Fuck. Fuck, they're just gonna climb again. Oh, what the fuck? I thought we had it. Okay, I guess we have to go to the roof again. And take out another one of these. No. Oh no. What the fuck? No. There we go. Come on. Alright, now we just need to escape. Okay. We got it, I think.
That's a girl.
Maybe. We got it.
Easy girl.
Alright, we did it. We wasted a good amount. We wasted 2 things of medicine and 4 throwing knives, but we can get those back. Again, it's not like it's Unity where you have no money if you're just playing through the storyline. Here they actually give you money and everything, so that's cool. Anyway, I'm gonna move around here a bit.
So, what do you want, Fry?
What makes you so sure I want something? Perhaps I saved you out of the kindness of my own heart. Come on, let me tell you about the job.
Yeah, I don't get why do we need her or him, whatever. But whatever, fine. Any time
Miller's
now?
pulling a lot of cargo there.
Just be sure to make the transfer.
I guess this is something else I could talk about that I haven't talked about yet. Is the Big Brother rap party was yesterday. Actually, there's not much to really talk about from that, though. I mean, again, based on what we've seen, I mean, it's like more of what we would have expected. I mean, some people didn't show up, which was interesting. Like JC didn't show up, which I found interesting. I mean, he did, and like people were speculating that was because he was scared of the backlash from. Obviously, there's been a massive backlash on Twitter with people talking about how terrible of a human being he is and stuff. Which I mean, I feel like people should calm down. I mean, like, did JC do some bad things? Yeah. But I like, who gives a shit? I really don't give a shit. Like, I feel like it's just like, I don't know. It's like okay, fuck. It's funny that the response to negativity is to, like, from these people on Twitter and stuff, is to respond with more negativity. It's like they're angry at the negativity from one person, but their response to that is to give negativity to that person. It's like, yeah, whatever. Either way, okay, there we go. Okay, we got it, or not. Oh, fuck off. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, JC didn't show up, Steve didn't show up, Rockstar didn't show up, and then Sam didn't show up. I believe everyone else was there, which I mean, is expected. Again, I think Sam not showing up is definitely yeah, it's expected. And obviously Steve and Rockstar both have families and stuff, so it's like I get why they're not there. Like Rockstar probably went home right away, I would think, and so probably Steve, same thing. I don't know, but either way, that's about what I would have expected. So yeah, I mean, supposedly, what Swaggy C obviously was there with Bailey. Supposedly they were always together. Haven't really seen many pictures from them, but whatever. I really don't care. I mean, really, it's whatever. Then. Winston and Brad have been hanging out, which has been great. I really love Winston and Brad. I mean, on the show they were just like kind of okay, but I think like after the show it's pretty funny, a lot of the things with Winston and Brad. Oh fuck, we're getting too far away. We're getting too far away. We're getting too far away. Drop off, you fucking piece of shit. All right. And yeah, Brett's pretty great after the show, so far at least. I mean, supposedly he got really fucking drunk too, which is funny. Like, I mean, you can just tell from the pictures that he's like fucking like plastered, but whatever. And then What, Caitlyn? I haven't really seen much from Caitlyn. Rachel, I guess Rachel and Angela are best friends again, which is interesting. Because again, I mean, like, it's not unexpected, but I thought it would take a little while for it to happen. But it looks like right after they got out, it was like right away they were best friends again. And it seems like probably Rachel and Brett have mended fences as well, because Rachel is very anti-Brett during the season due to things he said about her. But yeah, it looks like they've mended fences as well. I already talked about Bailey. Who else was there? Rockstar wasn't there. Fessy and Haley were there supposedly. Again, haven't really seen much from them. It's funny that Fessy is he's really using that "who flipped" as his new catchphrase, isn't he? Seems like every single thing I see from him online is like something related to like "who flipped." It's just like, maybe that's just because like that's what other people are posting. Because like obviously I'm seeing a lot of this from Reddit and like what people are posting on Reddit of all these people's interactions. Like I don't care enough to actually go and check it on my own. But if it's on Reddit, I'll see it and stuff. But it's kind of funny.
Who is this Pearl?
Which, by the way, Haley is so much more attractive than I gave her credit for. I mean, like when she's like actually dressed up and everything. Like her on Big Brother. Like I was like fine, whatever. But she's really attractive. Like at the finale, she looked amazing. And there's like pictures of her from the party and stuff, and she looks really good. But whatever. Who else was there? Scotty. Supposedly Scotty was really nice. So that's something. I saw like there were like 3 or 4 people on Reddit that went to the finale, the rap party, and talked about their experiences. All of them said nice things about Scotty. Which I mean, again, I didn't not expect. I mean, Scotty is a big fan. Again, I don't agree with his reasoning for his jury vote, but I mean, whatever. I mean, it is his jury vote at the end of the day. Again, I just like the thing about Scotty that just irritates me is the fact that he won't admit that he was angry at Tyler. But whatever, it is what it is. Like he has every right to vote for Casey. He has every right to vote against Tyler. But the fact that he won't admit that he voted against Tyler is the annoying thing. But whatever. And then who else is there? Yeah, Brett already talked about. Sam wasn't there. Angela and Tyler supposedly were together the entire night, which, yeah, cool, good for him. Yeah, and then yeah, JC wasn't there, and Casey's again supposedly not really nice. It's what you would expect, I would think. Okay, we'll end the episode after this, by the way, once we get back here. Okay. Next episode, we will go ahead and continue on. But for now, I guess, thank you for watching.